Hey there, I'm Brother Jason. Today we're looking at Baptist Catechism question number 19, and that question asks this. What was the sin whereby our first parents fell from the estate wherein they were created? What sin did Adam and Eve commit? The answer? The sin whereby our first parents fell from the estate wherein they were created was their eating of the forbidden fruit. They ate from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil that God told them not to. Well, let's just look at that story from Genesis chapter 3. Genesis chapter 3 says that when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and it was a delight to the eyes, and it was desirable to make one wise, she took from the fruit and ate. She gave also to her husband with her, and he ate. And the eyes of both of them were open, and they knew they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves loin coverings. Then they heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the garden. And the Lord God called to the man, and said to him, Where are you? And he said, I heard the sound of you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid myself. And he said, Who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree of which I commanded you not to eat? The man said, The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me from the tree, and I ate. And the Lord God said to the woman, What is this you have done? And the woman said, The serpent deceived me, and I ate. So, here in this first sin, the sin whereby our first parents fell, God told them, you can eat from the trees in the garden, all the trees that you want to. Just don't eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, because the day that you eat of it, you will surely die. And then one day, we don't know how long that took to get to that point, they were in the garden, they were near the tree. Eve was deceived, but Adam was not. Adam chose to sin. Both of them, deceived or otherwise, chose to eat from the tree that God told them not to. That was their sin. A simple command, a simple request, a simple sin. And they chose to do it willingly, and then they incurred the consequences. That's a simple question and a simple answer. Question 19 asks this. What was the sin whereby our first parents fell from the estate wherein they were created? The answer? The sin whereby our first parents fell from the estate wherein they were created was their eating of the forbidden fruit.